The next step is to go and create some exterior elements in our rooftop first floor. So for creating those elements, we need to go first to copy paste our beam guider and some of the columns. So I'm just gonna click these, and after that I'm going to one of the, for example, level 1. Then I'm going to change it, for example, not change it, I'm going to create one section line here. After that I can go to my section line, select my columns from there, turning off the wireframe so I can see where is my columns right now. Here I can just grab them, and after that so here we are going to face one problem, maybe we can say, because we extrude our column from the base to here. If you are going to copy paste them, it's going to copy paste from the base as well. So the thing is, we can do it and then we are going to attach base and it's not going to be any more problem. So I'm just going to use copy, and after that I'm just going to use my copy to see find the 2 meter here. When I place my column, I'm just gonna get out of the copy option, again select my columns, filter to check what else, so we'll turn off the, so we need to do this operation before copy paste. So when you are selecting your object, go check just structure columns, click and CO, copy for 2.2. 2.2 is a lot, so we will move it a bit for 20 centimeter, and that looks good. The next step is to go use the attach base to our structure floor, and it's fine right now. Then the next step is to select our beam. So we are just going to open this window and we are going to have our beam guider there. I'm just going to use copy and paste it here as well, and we will check it in our 3D view. We are going to have our beam and our columns there. Everything looks alright. We need to do it for here as well, so I'm just gonna go to front, or I can go to one of my plan and create one section line there as well. So I just go create one section line here, and after that I'm just gonna click it. Do not show me all of the details, and we are looking for our columns right now. So we need to find our columns somewhere like here. Here we go. We need to select these elements, filter, check none, and we are going to choose the structure columns. After that I'm just gonna use copy option for 2 meter, and the next step is to select our beam system as well. So I'm just gonna click our beam, CO, select the corner and here. Then we are going to check our design, so everything looks fine. And also I'm gonna, for example, use trim for trim my beam. For example, also we can use this editation here as well, or we can just have it separately. It's about our wish. For example, we can just have a line. We don't have, for example, this one, by using the align. It's about our design, like how we would like to use it. By trim we can use this editation here like that. So all is ready, and the next step is to creating some element again, like these elements we created here. So I'm just going here, architecture, column, model in place. I will look for a beam if it's available here or no, or column maybe. Even roof is fine too here as well. So I'm just gonna use roof 2 or roof S. It means a small element. Then I'm gonna create like my form. It can be anything again. So I will create this one here and one with offset of 5 centimeter and create it inside. The next step is to create our line. Okay, we need to remove the offset and create our line like this. It's much more easier. And after that you will go to the trim option. You will start trimming. So we need to know what are we going to trim right now. I'm just going to check the profile which we created here. So we need to remove those small rectangle here. So we need to use trim for here and here. And after that here and here. Unjoin, and we are going to have one problem there. It will be alright. And we will go to use trim here. Let's Control Z. So we need to use align right now. Align this host and guest, or we can just pick it up here. Use trim and one line here. We can go to the left view to have a better visualization. So we need to have this line here as well. I'm gonna create one line. TR and here and as well as here. So we need to have one line here. I'm just going to create this first, and after that this one to this one is extra. Here we need to have this one with this, and here. So we created our frame. You can create your frame as your wish, and after that we are going to grab our frame here to move it to the right place. It seems we create our form here because we didn't set our place, so it's going to be happen. I'm just gonna pick a plane and it's going to be there. Front view, move it down. So I will check it. Okay, everything looks fine. Then I'm gonna go click OK, and after that I'm going to change material. We use the same material for those elements. My foot element, we use the black pattern. So I'm just going to click this one and just take it under side, and after that we are going to use array system again. Click last, and we are going to move our element to the last point, which is going to be here. And after that I will give the number of 15, for example. Let's see, we can create more, 25 or even 30. 30 is good. And this is our element for now here, and we can create it for this line as well. So I'm just go take this one, ungroup my element using a mirror, copy, and I'm gonna use the angle for my mirror, but we need to create a line. So I'm just going here, create a set a plane, and I will set my plane here, and after that I'm going to modifier mirror with pencil, and I'm gonna draft we need to select our object, draft a line with the angle of 45. Our subject will be here. We will pick it up, use the array option again, the last, and we are going to pick our line and take it here. Here we go. Then we are going to click here 35 because it's a longer place, to see what's this operation happening here. 35, we have more capacity for 45. Let me see, we can even go for 50 or 52 now. Okay, 55 is fine, and that's it. Then we can go finish model and see our result. So this is the result of our element here. In here we didn't pick anything because I have one idea. First I need to use the align, if we can, to pick this one, and we need to pick our column and join the beam. It might not going to work, and I hope it won't delete our work because I didn't save the last save. Okay, at least it didn't deleted our project. So let me save my project. Then I'm going to take this beam to continue, or we need to create a new one actually. For here, or we can just leave it like that, or we can just come here yes, we can just come here, and after that we can go to the wireframe, or even shaded was fine. Use copy system, bring it here, and after that we can control the size to take it to our column. So I'm just going to choose this point, bring my column to the end here by the face, and as well as here. So we will take it and we will face it with our columns like this. Then we can go to the top view and select our columns. Use the mirror option here again. We'll go to the modifier, mirror, pencil. We need to set our plane. I'm gonna go here, set. You need to set mostly plane in a 3D video, because when you're in a specific view you don't need, but in a 3D view application or software, it's like a smart. It says which view you would like to work, because it's 3D. You can work in any site, any view. So we need to make it more specifically, and it's right things. Then we create this element as well as here, and after that I'm gonna go component, model in place. I want to use for example for one garden or something, so I will use generic model now because we don't have that topic, and I will use it for example for roof plants. After that I will come here, use the extrusion. We can use extrusion or we can use the other element. It's about what element we want. For example, we can be more creative. Go here, use sweep again. And for using the sweep again, or even we can create, for example, void with a different element. It really depends what we are thinking, because even we can create our shape with all of these options which Revit provide for us. It's not going to click or close your mind. So we are going to click on a sketch path. I'm just going to click here, as well as here, and after that I will click OK and edit profile. I will go to this side and start designing my profile. The set is alright, so what elements we want, we can design it, but we are going to move this down. It's supposed to be here, not there, so we need to consider that. I can go here, for example, for 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter or 1.5 by 1.5. So let me change it to 1.5. After that I'm just going to select my line, copy, multiple is on, constraint is off, so I'm just going to click it like this. After that I'm going to just take this one down and close my shape by drafting line here and here, trim, and that's it. We are going to have this element which is going to be surrounded our shape. We will see what will happen. So when we created our element, we are just going to click OK and OK. The next step is to choose the material. So what material should we use? It's about concrete, it's fine, or wood as well. I'm going for concrete right now, so I will use let's see, what do we have? We can even use this my roof element, the black color. It's going to suit that place. And after that we will turn on the wireframe because we want to move our shape. I'm just going to use MV, take it down and place it here. Or we need to see where did we place it. This is our floor, right? So we can go to the 3D and check it out. We need to take it up a little bit because it seems it's inside, so I'm just going to select MV, place it up. We are going to have this element here, and we can go, for example, create one floor there as a grass and work there. We can, for example, bring some elements down to close this, or we can just leave it open as our wish. And even we can copy paste this column here too. I think this one is a better idea. I'm just gonna click this one and I will go to my view and press CO. Then I will select it from here to here, and after that we are going to check it out. It's right. Our beam also will be cut automatically, and we are going to have this element which is in the line of the other columns. No problem. So the next step is to create a grass. We need to go to the architecture, create a, for example, element, extrusion element, or create a floor. So we can go to the model in place again, edit in place, create one extrusion, top view, zoom in. I'm going to select my view, pick a plane, just gonna select one of these useful element, and after that I'm going to create one rectangle. After that we will press OK. We will change the material to the grass. I'm gonna go create a new material. The name will be grass. Then I'm gonna adapt grass here, so I just easily search grass. It's going to bring us some elements and information with different categories. This one is good for us. And graphic, we are going to use the graphic appearance, and OK. The next step is go to one of the view to manage our grass element. So I'm going to place it here and I will take it down, something like, because we need to use a thin model. That's enough, and we can check it out. It's there, and finish. So it depends, for example, your grass, because your grass is contain of different, for example, level. It depends on, like, for example, sand and these things. You can also use the floor elements and use the, for example, floor elements, use one layer as a structure sand and finish one as your grass, and after that continue here. You are going to have a perfect realistic grass tool, which you can even make a cut, and we can do that too here as well. So this is one of the fast way. The other way is to use the, for example, floor. We need to go to the A3 or S3. After that we are coming here to finish model. We go to the floor and we will create one floor here, edit type, edit, and we can go, for example, duplicate it, grass. Okay, and we don't need these elements. We need sand, which I will take it here if I can. Let me search if I have sand here. Appearance on. Okay, I'm gonna use sand for my structure for 10 centimeter, or I think 10 centimeter. So we use 15 for each box. Here I'm gonna use 10, and I'm gonna delete these two and this one. So one layer structure between core boundary, finish one, grass. Okay, and it's going to be okay. Click OK, and we are going to draft our elements here and to see what will happen. It says highlighted overlap, of course, because it's floor and it's created here. So we need to take it up to the A3. And it's coming here. looks perfect. So then we are going to create our tree here. We will go to the, for example, A3 because it's in A. After that I'm zooming in, choosing one tree from massing and side, one of the small one. Or later on in our animation process we can choose a better object, but now as a visualization we can just select one of these and use it temporary. This one looks better. A3 and offset of 50 centimeter because it's supposed to come up, or even go down for 1 centimeter. Yes, even lower, minus. Yes, now it's perfect. So we created our tree here as well, and we can bring it down so we can see the texture of our grass here, like this. So here is the element of like a welcoming place to the interior, and we created with a beam, with a guider beam, with our columns, with our roof elements, grass and tree. So the next step we are going to work is some detail for our columns in the next video.